Wow, this feels so much better than my hair. Welcome back to another Mermaid Monday where we talk about everything mermaid. So today we are talking about wigs. There is two types of wigs. There's lace front and then there's not lace front. On a side note, I am not a professional wig wearer, user, maker, anything of the sort. So if you know more information than I do, my apologies. Or if I get something wrong, please correct me. So first I'm going to be talking about the non-lace front. This is my Ariel wig. This is the one I use for my cosplays, underwater, and for my mermaid princess parties. So for this one, I don't wear a crown because it's Ariel and it has this little bump. It keeps the bangs perfect all the time. I got it on Amazon actually. What I've noticed is if you're swimming with the wig, buy a cheap one on Amazon, save your money. To swim with this wig, you put it on like so. Always put it on from the back, put it onto the front like that. There are these little clip things. You're supposed to put them into your hair to hold it in tight. I take mine and I put it right through. You will have your wig like this around your head. So it'll be nice and tight like a headband. And then you will bobby pin the crap out of this wig. Just take it and stick bobby pins everywhere. Trust me, nobody will see it. Just hide them in. Bobby pin it to your actual hair, like you need to. It will come off without a bunch of bobby pins. It can still come off with the bobby pins, but it helps. So when you're swimming, make sure to dive head first all the time. So just head first. It helps if you just want to hold it every time you dive. If you have to submerge, put your hand right here and then move into position. So you have to swim slow and you have to swim graceful because that thing can come off. There's actually stories of mermaids who wore non-lace front so they didn't get to glue it down and it just came off at a party. A bunch of kids screaming and wailing. It's not a fun sight. It's not a good thing to see. If you're just swimming for fun, then that one's fine. It's a good cheap option. But if you're doing parties, I would recommend the lace front, and here's why. With the lace front, you cut the lace to fit your hairline. So I cut this one. I messed up on the one I'm wearing. This one's actually my swimming one. This one's my land one. You can actually glue this down. You can glue the non-lace front to your head, but it won't look as good because your hairline will be like way out to here. So if you have bangs, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it. So with this one, you put it on, you know, like so. And then, again, I use these things and I clip them together, make them super tight. And then what I've noticed for my lace front is they come with little hair pins. So I never bobby pin mine because it has these and it holds into place really well. And then I use this waterproof adhesive. So whenever I put this on, I unscrew like so. I get the excess off, and then I put it upside down and I set it down like that. Then I take a cotton swab and I take some off of the stem as it's dripping down and I will stick it like underneath the lace and I put it wherever is necessary and then you hold it down. It usually takes like a minute or two to really dry. But it'll stay on for like days if you wanted it to. If you do use waterproof adhesive, I recommend getting some kind of wig glue remover. This is the kind that I have. You can find most of these things in your local wig shop or you can buy them on Amazon. Either way. So after that's all dried on, my thing is clipped, everything is ready to go. I wear a crown, both because I messed up my own personal one, so there's like makeup cakes in there and like glue stuck all together, so it looks really weird. But I wear a crown. They also look pretty when swimming, and they help reinforce hold it down. I have lost my crown before while my wig stayed on perfectly during the Mermaid Olympics. It was kind of embarrassing. They do help, so if you want to get a crown, you can make one. Just make sure you use it with make sure you make it with like E6000 or make it silicone and use Silopoxy. Whatever you want to do, have one made for you. This one's a Wonderland Arts one, and then I have another one from Mermaid Lilikoi, and both are which are super pretty. and I love them both, and they're both really great for swimming. So this one is adjustable in the back. Make sure that you have them super tight. If you're not getting a headache, it's not tight enough. That's a joke. Please don't have it too tight. Point is, keep it tight so everything stays on together. Just like the non-lace front, you want to swim kind of slow and graceful, but you can be a little bit more carefree with it because it is glued down. Totally up to you. But this way, when kids grab and pull it, your head will come with it. Like, you know, it's on there, so kids will really see that it's your hair, even though it's not. On a little side note, I would definitely recommend getting a cheap wig for swimming. It's going to tangle. You're never going to get it out. This thing is atrocious. There's just knots everywhere. It's practically dreading together. If you want to just make it look nice where people won't see the tangles, like people don't notice that mine has tangles, especially because I wear 2 wigs. Haha, neat little trick. I take it and I'll brush the outside of it. And it doesn't get the tangles out. The tangles are still there. They're just hidden. So now it looks nice and pretty, but it's still tangled. And it's always going to be tangled. I've had my Ariel one for like 3 or 4 years, and it is forever tangled. Chlorine kills it. It will bleach it eventually. Salt water definitely dries it out and pretty much makes it dry together. Fresh water just pretty much tangles it. After you're done with your wig, make sure you soak it in water. You can use conditioner or you can use fabric softener. Both work for synthetic wigs. Soak it in, rub it out, try to brush through as much as you can. Don't like forcefully brush it, but just kind of brush over it. And then you can like curl it up with like a bobby pin or just wrap it around something, and then you'll have curls the next day. I haven't done that. I keep mine kind of straightened because this one's gonna get wet anyways. It's gonna do its own thing. I used to do that with the Ariel one before a party. I would wet it the night before or the last time I used it and roll them up and let it dry like that. Keep it like that until my next use. And wherever I go, it looks nice and pretty, and then I swim and then it straightens out. But do take care of your wig. Even if it's just the swimming one, don't let it get too messed up because then you're just going to buy another one faster. But do get the cheap ones off Amazon first, or eBay, or Wish, or wherever you're getting your wig, because it's synthetic and it's going to get ruined no matter what you do. And then for land, I get a nice one. This one's from Wig is Fashion. I like Wig is Fashion everyday wigs. You can check out your local wig shop. All of them have pretty good options. So find a wig that pretty much matches whatever you got the cheap one from. Usually there's some that match pretty well. I like to get it where I can style it. I get a synthetic one that is heat resistant, so I can style it if I want to. But it's cheaper than like a real person wig that was dyed. So that's just what I do. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm just trying to help spread what I've learned from the wigs, because this information wasn't very readily available when I was starting, and I had to learn most of the things just through practice and lessons, life lessons. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today about swimming with wigs. If you have any more questions, or if I forgot to cover something, comment down below. Let me know whatever I missed or what you're curious about, anything of the sort. Small reminder, make sure to check out my Patreon. I cannot continue doing what I'm doing without the wonderful support of you lovely people. So definitely check out that. It's as low as $1 to start, and it helps support creators like myself. All my other social media links are down below, including Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, etc., etc. And another note, I still need help naming my newest tail. So if you haven't seen my new tail video, go check it out and leave a name in the comment that I can name my tail. Because right now I'm just calling it the pink tail or my newest tail, and it needs a name. So be sure to go over to that video and help me choose a name, because nobody's done that yet. So if you want to be one of the first people to actually help me name it, that would be highly appreciated. So it's been a fun time with you guys today. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new. I do mermaidy things every Monday. Mermaids always beat the Monday blues. Mermaid kisses and starfish wishes.